Ooh. Mmm. G'day y'all. I had a bit of a dilemma when I was deciding whether or not to make this video because I had originally planned to buy all three Hareem Al Sultans at once and do a video on all three of them, but then I got this email about the original Hareem Al Sultan Gold came out with an EDP spray, and I was met with a dilemma. Do I just buy the gold one and also the EDP spray at the same time? I couldn't buy all of them, okay? Contrary to popular belief, I do have a budget. So I couldn't buy all of them. I decided to buy the spray and the perfume oil. And I have to level with you, I have not even smelled the perfume oil yet. This will be a first impression of the oil and the spray. I'm gonna compare them. I'm gonna wear the oil on one wrist, the spray on the other. If you've seen my comparison videos before, that's how I like to do it. I step away, wear them for an hour or two, come back and see how they've dried down. I'm assuming the oil will still perform better, but I'm curious to see how the new EDP spray version holds up. So this is kind of like a first impression of both and a comparison. I almost never do that kind of format on this channel, so you guys are very lucky if you're watching this. Let's open her up. My camera is in fact recording. I had to double check that like a million times. Okay, first of all, love these boxes. They're so luxe, so bougie. Why is it so hard to open? All right, she is open. Also love that it's a pull-out tab. Okay, how bougie is that? So here is the EDP spray. Oh, all right, well, that's a little unfortunate here. No, it's sticky. Okay, we're gonna fix it. Okay, well, that was less than satisfying. I swear I've been treating these with the utmost respect, so I'm gonna blame the postie for this one. By the way, I grabbed this, the EDP spray of Hareem Al Sultan Gold was, I believe I got it for $85. This is a 75 ml bottle. I don't wanna get my grubby little fingerprints all over it trying to get it out. She's a little fizzy. Oopsie. It was really wedged in there. Beautiful bottle, by the way. Absolutely love this bottle. Living for the lid as well? Like, hello? Am I a queen or what? This is like, oh, it's heavy? Is it magnetized? I don't think so. Oh, thank you for your purchase. You're very welcome. So we've got this one opened, but I do also need to open up the perfume oil. Here is the perfume oil. I grabbed this one for, I think it was 59 Australian dollars. Of course, this one is 35 mils. Oh, beautiful. Love that. Oh, okay, it actually comes with the Eau De Parfum, like an Eau De Parfum here, this version that I bought. So I don't know if they always came with this. I don't know if it's the same. Here we go. Here they are next to each other. The aesthetic is very, very similar. Of course, here is the original that you guys all know and love. Very similar aesthetic with the red. All right, let's talk about notes. So of course you've got top notes of jasmine, bergamot, and peony, middle notes of pineapple, peach, and plum, and base notes of musk, patchouli, and sandalwood. I'm going to put the perfume oil on my left wrist. Okay, I put quite a big slathering on there. I don't know if you guys can see. Ooh, big fruity hit of white floral. This actually smells very familiar. I can see why some people might compare it to Fame, but obviously there's no mango in this one. It's a very big hit of very smooth tropical fruit. I like that it's not too sour. It is quite a rich, bright fruit. It's a very heavy jasmine. So you've definitely got to love jasmine. I think I could wear this anywhere. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. This is so good. I am very curious to see how the fruit lasts in this one. Okay, the sandalwood and the patchouli in this is very creamy. I'm not getting like too much edge from those wood and the patchouli. It's very much still in the background. So it's just serving as a nice grounding note for the really bright fruit. Although I do smell the patchouli, so don't get me wrong. It is done so beautifully in this one. I love it. I love the patchouli in this. I love the fruit in this. It's a very heavy fruit, but it's not sickly. But I can see how it might be overbearing for some people. It is a very heavy fruit scent. Oh, the jasmine and the peony in the top is so gorgeous. I do love how you're not getting just a fruit hit. You're getting the nuance from the floral at the same time. The jasmine is so sweet. The floral floral is so sweet and light and almost like a powdery floral. Oh, it's so delicious. That's so good. I can't believe I haven't tried it before this. Guys, I've been missing out, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm going to spray the EDP on my right wrist and let's see if there's a difference. I'm gonna go quite heavy because I went heavy-handed with the perfume oil, so I'm gonna try to make it fair. I've got my coffee right here. I don't want to spray my coffee. Oh, okay, good atomizer. Whoa. Okay, interesting. So the spray, much more floral from the spray. I get a lot more of a hit from that peony specifically. And the bergamot is also a lot stronger in this. So the bergamot and the peony is really, really strong on the initial spray of the EDP. The fruit isn't quite as heavy, and I'm not getting too much of that patchouli yet. Yeah, I would say so far the EDP spray is definitely a brighter, I think with that alcohol component, it's almost giving kind of hairspray, but I think it's the peony. The peony and the bergamot is definitely hitting more heavily in the spray for sure. That fruit is not as heavy. The florals are much stronger in the spray so far, but still very similar. Obviously the fruit is quite similar, but not as thick and syrupy in the spray so far. Much brighter, maybe more wearable for people who don't like those heavy, really heavy syrupy fruit notes. Okay, I'm actually going to step away for like an hour or two. I'm gonna see how these are wearing on the skin. So I will be back and then we will reassess how they've kind of worn and dried down fully.
1 hour later.
Hey y'all, I'm back. I have been wearing these two for about an hour, I think it's been. So I have some thoughts. So the perfume oil on the left has remained quite fruity. I'm very impressed with the persistence of the fruit notes in this one. I still get quite a lot of the peach and the pineapple, which is delicious. Love it. For the EDP spray, of course, not as strong, but also I'm getting more of a floral, dusty floral dry down. I actually had my husband smell both of these and he said he for sure prefers the oil over the EDP spray. He said that the EDP spray was a bit sharp to him and that the oil seemed a bit smoother, which I think I agree. I think the floral is standing out more on the dry down of the EDP spray. Now, I don't know if that's just a difference in how I applied it. I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like I used a pretty heavy hand when I sprayed it on this side. I actually feel like if you are maybe put off by a really heavy fruit scent, perhaps layering the oil and the EDP would be perfect. This one's a little bit more fruity. This one dries down a little bit more floral and a little bit dusty and powdery, and together they might be perfect. In fact, I want to test that. I'm gonna apply this here. Spraying them together, I'm definitely getting way heavier of the floral notes, so the peony and the jasmine. Honestly, I think to me the peony is really sticking out in the EDP spray on top of the oil. I don't know if I love it as much as just the oil, I'll be honest. Obviously this is just the initial spray, but let's see how it dries down. Okay, the dry down is getting a lot better. That really bright bergamot and peony blast is starting to simmer down. Okay, you know what? Listen, I'm not gonna say one is better than the other. I think it depends on what you like. Right now, I've just reapplied the oil on this side, and on this side, I've applied the oil and sprayed the EDP on top. With this, you're getting something a bit brighter. That bergamot really stands out more, and so do the top floral notes. In the oil, this is just a thick, smooth fruit. I think I get more of that sandalwood and that patchouli. So this one's a bit brighter, maybe airier, a little bit more powdery, and in the oil, you're getting a thicker fruit experience. So listen, I think they're both beautiful. I would probably wear these maybe for different occasions. I could definitely see myself wearing this one maybe for something where it's some warmer weather, but maybe I'm wearing a dress. And for the oil, I don't know. Honestly, I could wear the oil at any point. I'm actually really curious to layer this with something with a really heavy incense or smoke. I'll have to play around with some layering combinations with this one. Listen, I'm not gonna say one's better than the other. I think they're both really beautiful in their own ways. My husband did prefer the oil over the spray, so take that for what you will. That is my assessment and comparison of the new Hareem Al Sultan Gold EDP spray versus the original perfume oil. I am curious to see how the spray changes over time. And even the perfume oil. So please let me know what you guys think. Do you have both of these? Do you just have the oil? Are you keen to pick up the spray? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video.